Bonneville High School. And currently, I believe we're playing Sugar Salem. So welcome, and we hope that we can get you a little action today. We had some technical difficulties yesterday, so we weren't able to stream any of those. And so we're going to see what we can do here. Big thanks to Dave Kazare making this happen, and we'll see if we can bring you some live action right here at Bonneville High School in Idaho Falls, Idaho with the Lady Braves. I can't hear anything.
No, me neither.
Welcome back, folks. We're right here with the Lady Braves at Bonneville High School, where they're taking on the Sugar Salem Diggers after the boys football team narrowly took care of business last night. Lady Braves currently 9-16. We're not going to be able to put the score and stuff up this morning because I screwed something up on the computer yesterday, it appears. So we're not going to have any commercials either. So we'll give you the best action and try to keep you up to speed on the score and stuff as best we can. Currently, the Lady Braves getting beat 17-9 in their opening game this morning. I don't know why we can't hear each other.
Can you hear anything? Because I can't.
I can't hear anything in the... Trying to figure out if I've... Can we? Is anybody even listening?
I don't know how.
Oh. For some reason, we can't hear anything in the headphones. All right, folks, so the Lady Braves trying to come back here a little bit. They're 18-13 against the Sugar Salem Lady Diggers of Sugar Salem High School. This is their first set this morning after playing 4 games last night. Is that any better? No. Trying to get this figured out still. I think maybe you're hearing us at home. We're just not sure that we can hear ourselves. So if you're with us, the Lady Braves down 13-22 at the moment against Sugar Salem.
Oh,
All right, folks. So we can now hear each other. I don't know if you've been hearing us or not, but if you're joining us, the Lady Braves are just about to, well, just did lose their first set to Sugar Salem, 25-14. So they're going to reset here to play again. We're not going to have any commercials today because I screwed up the computer yesterday somehow. We'll see what happens here. Oh,
can they hear? Mine's like echoing.
yeah, so's mine now. Always something.
So is it still? It's still echoing.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I think it has something to do, because I don't think it does it when we come back off. So I'll turn it off and we'll see. All right, folks, well, we're back where we're about to begin set two here with the Lady. Oh, that's not the Diggers. That's the Bear River Bears, isn't it? Or the Bear Lake Bears, I should say. I thought it was Sugar Salem, but it's not. So I think we must have Sugar Salem at 11 o'clock then this morning, because I was pretty sure we played Sugar Salem sometime this morning. So it's Bear Lake Bears who just beat us 25-15. And we're about to go into our second set of a 3-set series is what they're doing over here. These last 2 games this morning will be pool play. And then they'll go into tournament this afternoon. So let's see what they can do. I don't think anybody's listening anyway, because they don't even know we're doing this.
I can send out to a couple people.
Huh?
Send out to a couple people.
Is it still echoing? Yes. Weird.
Are you on?
Oh, we're muted.
I'm going to tell Shayla she's got to stop looking to the coach every time she thinks she's making a mistake because it's making a show of lack of confidence. Half the crap is not even hers. She needs to be focused more on the team and what they're doing, not what they messed up on. Like that. You don't see any of them looking back to the coach. You know what I mean? She said it's working and we have sound. Are you on?
We're still muted, but he just told me to mute those 2 and it should stop which it did. So.
Oh, my hell, Shayla, if she doesn't get aggressive, I'm going to lose my crap. See? Every time she turns and looks. Not one of them look. Not a single one of them. See? Every time she looks and says what she needs to do, I'm like, quit it. Quit it.
I'm going to unmute so we can at least tell them the score.
Yep.
All right, folks, we got the Bear Lake Bears here. Lady Braves taking them on this morning. They lost the first set pretty handily. So girls are trying to get going here. A little better start to this second set, 6-6 at the moment. In the second set, this is a three-set series in this pool play to begin with. Yesterday, I think they won one of their three. Had some stiff competition yesterday with some big schools coming out of Idaho, which is good for the girls for sure. And now they're playing the Bear Lake Bears at the moment. The second set here, 7-7 is the score. Jayla Frazier back to serve this morning. They go outside, comes across, Shea gets a hold of it into the net. Maya gets it up and over. Back set. Jayla bumps it up, but they're going to get her in the net. Not her, but one of the Bears. Lady Bears in the net, so we'll pick up that 8-7. We don't have a score up because I messed up the computer yesterday, so we'll just have to keep you updated. They're going to go back outside. She tips it over. They're going to give her a double hit on that, so another point for the Lady Braves here, 9-7. Serve is up. Not a very good pass. She tries to keep it alive. Free ball over. Ruby. Bagley over to Jordan. Jordan gets it over, but they handle that to the outside. There it comes. She sends it sailing far and out of bounds. No touch. So another point for the Lady Braves, 10-7.
Yeah, and let's hope that this gives them a little bit of momentum. They're looking really pretty flat this morning, so I'm hoping that they can get this ball and be a little bit more aggressive. They're kind of just scrambling, not a lot of talk out there, just kind of reacting instead of being a little bit more proactive.
Serves up, all red.
Nice pass by
Bagley.
Maya. Let's see if we can convert,
And
which is good.
Jordan Roberts puts that one down.
And it all started with Maya's nice pass, so it's good to see that.
Neuenslander comes in as we step back to serve here. Button to serve.
Nope, Ruby Hill to serve.
Ruby, sorry. My eyes haven't adjusted yet this morning either.
Apparently you need to get more assertive, huh?
I need something.
Nice block by Charlie and Jordan. Austin picks up a tip. Ruby does the pass assist, and Jordan goes in for the deep corner middle back, but they pick that up pretty easy. And then Jordan with a nice middle block there.
Which is nice to see. Yesterday, watching some of those games, our blocks were slow to get over there, and we lost a lot of points on that, so that's good to see.
It's good that they're trying to get there a little bit quicker and read that ball a little bit better. Nice line hit by the Bears. We're going to go ahead and send that over, but they're going to call Ruby on a double with that push tip to the back.
12-9, Lady Braves leading. Maya Allred will come back in as the Lady Bears are set to serve.
Nice pass by Maya. We're going to go backside to Addie. Addie with a nice swing. Bears pick it up pretty easily, and these Bears are really liking this line drive. And a couple of the teams we played yesterday, they really saw that that was kind of a weakness on ours, and so they're really going to be pushing that line. Already they've gotten 3 points on that line drive hit for us. Nice hit by Charlie. Good swing. They pick that back up. Bears have to kind of just free hit it over, and then we're going to get a double contact on our setter on that. Girls seem to be trying to talk a little bit more, calling each other serve receive a little bit more. Shayla with an excellent pass for serve receive, and Addie was able to put that away.
13-11, Lady Braves still on top at the moment as Button is set to come in.
And Hallie's going to go back to serve for us. These ladies need to stay on top of this point-wise so that they don't end up going flat. Hallie ended up serving that into the net.
So the Bears creeping in a little bit here. We had a 4-point lead and we're already down to 1. So let's see if we can side out here and keep the momentum in our favor.
Nice pass by Maya. Let's see if we can convert that. Charlie with a nice push through, middle hit through that block. I like how she keeps that arm nice and high and stays aggressive on that ball. It really helps to push it through. Jordan back to serve. A little bit of miscommunication in the back row on defense on there. Our girls didn't kind of run that through. They kind of just fell to the ground, kind of looking at each other, but we'll see if we can get it back with the serve receive now.
14-13,
Nice
Lady
pass
Braves
by
on top.
Shayla. Hallie to set. Almost a kill. They were able to recover it a little bit. Let's see if we can get a good one off this. Looks like we were able to capitalize on their scrambling, and Atlee Button was able to put it down that line.
(15-13), my Allred steps back to serve the ball. The serve is up. They're going to handle that one in the middle. Nice pass. She goes outside, and she's going to put that one down. Our block's just slow to get there, and it is untouched. 14-15. Lady Braves hanging in there on top at the moment. See if they can side out here. Roberts, Hallie. She gives a quick dump over her back. She did that a couple of times yesterday.
It's smart, like especially when that pass comes so tight to the net, they've got to play it high. If they try to wait for it to come down and pass it, like you can see that it does not give us the reaction time that we need. So I like that Hallie's trying to at least play that ball high. She does have to stay on the ground when she does it, but she's getting that ball early and playing it high rather than trying to get that out of that through a pass.
Bagley, they handle that in the middle. She goes right side. It goes deep. Bagley picks it up. Might have been out of bounds, but it's good to take it if you're unsure. They're going to keep it alive. Free ball over.
Good
All
pickup
red.
by Maya. See if we can capitalize
Bagley,
on their scrambling.
And we get that one in the net.
But I do like that we're swinging a little bit more. We are starting to wake up a little bit. We're trying to be a little bit more aggressive. We're running through those tips a little bit better. Looks like they're starting to kind of wake up just a little bit more.
Frazier, Bagley, Addie, Christensen. They free ball that back. All red. Bagley in the middle to Ruby, and Ruby dumps it, kind of tips it over, and they're unable to handle it. So I'd like to see her swing, but nonetheless, maybe that was a smart thing to do because it got us a point over there in the corner. So she's looking at that floor.
A little bit of a woofer swing, so we'll take it.
Whatever the heck that is.
So nice close on that block by
18,
Jordan and Ruby.
15.
And it really just makes a big difference when they end up closing that seam for them. Shayla back to serve.
They pick that up. She goes to the right side. She gives it a hit. It wasn't a great hit. It didn't look like, but
a really great hit. She saw that spot early, so she swung fast and just tried to grab that sideline right there because our block wasn't quite in position yet. They were still kind of sliding over, and they really capitalized on just a faster arm swing to use that opening at that time and was able to hit that sideline. And Maya with a tight pass. It was good to see Austin trying to play that ball high again. Sometimes she waits to pass it out of the net, and she can't do that. So I hope she feels the difference between playing that ball high, and because of that, she was able to pop it up. It wasn't a great pop up, but she got it up, and Ruby was able to capitalize on that and put that ball down.
Well, that was one-handed on her part, so that was
Always
a great job by Austin to keep that alive. Block is there, but they need to get the hands turned in.
Well, but I do like to see that Addie was setting a little bit more of a line block on that because Bear Lake was trying to get that line shot on us. And again, she just needs to turn that hand in, but at least they were protecting that just a little bit more, especially where they kept drawing that line.
Addie Christensen off the set from off the net as well. They're going to free ball it over. Frazier passes it up. Austin.
Nice pass. And because they were scrambling, Shayla gave them that nice pass. They were able to run a fast offense out of the middle, and Charlie was able to see a nice opening and dropped it right on the inside, uncontested.
So we are 2017. Lady Braves on top by 3 late in the second set. So hopefully they can pull this out and take it to a third set against the Bear Lake Bears here. Hit. Frazier picks that one up. Hallie tracks it down in the middle. Nice pass, nice hit. And they're going to say a lift on that because it was blocked back in our hand. We tried to pop it back up.
A little bit better communication out there for our serve receive. We'll see if we can get a nice start on our offense over here. Good pass by Etley Button. Hallie was
She
able to
goes
use
into the
that.
middle with Neuenschwander. They're going to keep it alive. They go outside. She hits it down the line. Hallie's there. Bagley. Nope. Excuse me, Neuenschwander. She goes to the far corner, but they're able to keep it. They go back outside. Block is there, but she tips it up and over. And
I think Etley was trying to get a pancake on that, but she was a little short on that.
well, and I think Atlee and Shayla were worried they were going to slam heads, so they didn't go after it super aggressively.
Good pop up by Charlie. Nice pop
Button
up by
keeps it
Atlee.
alive.
Keep this alive. I like to see this a little bit more aggressive, like going for the balls. Bear Lake has been tipping a lot more, trying to find our holes, and our girls are being a little bit more scrambly. And we were able to make them pay with a nice aggressive tack out of the middle by Charlie.
And it goes sailing deep in that far
Deep
corner
angle
for
that she
her,
likes,
and
which is nice.
that's a great spot to go to. Roberts, 21-19. She's going to serve it up. Oh, and it barely catches the tape on the top and does not fall in our favor. 2021. Lady Braves on top. Frazier.
Nice pass by Shea.
Hallie, she goes back set to Button. She gets a nice hit, but they keep it alive. And
great swing by Charlie right out of the middle.
And I think she got away with a net on that, barely, because I think her arm touched it. I barely saw the net move, but hey.
Let's just say it was the ball.
I may be wrong.
Call it, so we're going to just say it was the ball that hit that net on the way down.
It couldn't have been because it was way too high. That's all right. 22-20, Lady Braves. They're going to go outside. Oh, man. Right in between our blockers. They were still moving.
And Allie was actually there, but I think she pulled out of the block too early, and so it was hard for Ruby to close because Allie was sideways to the net. So I think I want her to hold that block just a little longer, squeeze those ears, and extend through, and I think she would have had that.
Robert. Hallie goes back to Shayla off the net a little, and Shayla gets a nice hit there.
Even though she was off the net just a little bit, but I like that she was still staying aggressive with it, reaching high on that, and able to find that line shot.
23-21, see if the Lady Braves can hang on here. Take set number 2 after losing pretty handily the first set. They're looking a lot better this set.
A lot more aggressive, not scrambling near as much, and trying to play as a team.
Bagley, oh, and the Bears see an open corner.
Yeah, and I really would love to see our girls kind of run through that a little bit more rather than just kind of drop to the floor on that. You could tell Maya saw it, but she just wasn't quite quick enough to get there.
22-23. That'll help us. 24-22 with a net served by the Bear Lake Bears.
And this is where I'd like to see them be aggressive when they put it down. So let's see if they'll actually convert and still stay aggressive and not just pull back.
Frazier, they're going to take that on in the middle. She tries to tip it over. Maya's there. Maya goes outside to Bagley. Bagley back to Jordan. Jordan puts it over, but they pick that up outside. Nice block by Ruby Hill. They keep that alive back outside. She tips it over, but Bagley's there. Maya sets it up for Jordan. Jordan goes over the block, but they pick that one up. Backside, right side, they hit. Shayla unable to handle it. 23-24. Lady Braves need a side out right here to win this set.
They're going to have to stay aggressive. They're still playing too tentative on that front row when they get those sets up. We've got to have them put it away.
All red. Bagley, backside.
Good swing by Addie. That's what I'm talking about.
And Addie really held her hand up
She did.
high, kept it
she
high, and snapped that wrist.
And that's what we're going to have to see in order for them to put away games and put the competition to bed. Like if they just kind of sit there and play it safe, they're not going to come out on top like they need to.
So 25-23 is how that one will end after a 25-15 loss in the first set. We'll go to 3, and they only played a 15 here. Kind of depends on which tournament you go to on what they do, but they do only go to 15 here. So this will be a quick round to see if they can get their second win of the tournament here as we're in pool play. And they'll have a second game at 11 o'clock
Against Sugar Salem.
against Sugar, and that will be the final game of the pool play. We're anticipating most likely with yesterday's games, they'll end up in the silver bracket. And then we'll find out what times and where that'll be happening. So, folks, we don't have any commercials or fun things for you to listen to. We appreciate the sponsors of the Lady Braves and the Braves, SBI, helping us out and giving us this opportunity to bring it to you. Had some technical difficulties yesterday, so we weren't able to get any of them to you. A little late getting started this morning, but Dave Kazare, the master, got it figured out for us somehow, and at least we're able to bring you something. So we'll be back with you momentarily.
Are you going back?
Well, not for a minute unless you want to say
I was going
something.
to say a couple of things.
Okay. All right, folks, we're back here as we start set 3. This will be a game to 15. What are your thoughts, Denise, on this game and where we're kind of at?
They're going to have to jump out right away and be aggressive. I think they're getting too used to the habit of scrambling, kind of reacting instead of being proactive against that ball. And so I think if they can really jump out, stay proactive with just being the aggressor on this and make the other team scramble, they're going to have a much bigger chance of spreading the point system and being able to stay out on top. When it gets close, that's when they kind of start looking to each other. They don't necessarily stay aggressive, and they kind of scramble a little bit more. So if we can kind of get that in control, talk a lot, and be aggressive, it seems to bring a whole lot of energy to this group, which is what they need, especially when they play early in the morning, it seems.
Well, we've got the Bear Lake Bears this morning, first thing. They played, that was a net across the other court, but not that that matters.
Girls, focus.
Do they even have a down ref over there?
No, they don't have
I guess
down
we
ref
don't
on either
either.
of these.
Okay. Didn't even notice that. Anyway, yesterday they played a 6A team. I've never even heard of it. I'm pretty sure they were out of Boise. They were the tallest team I've ever seen.
Awesome, disciplined team, super aggressive, super fast offense. It was really good for our girls to see.
So they're getting some great experience
Great
down
pass
in.
by Shayla. We'll start this up. We'll see if we can get aggressive swing. Jordan hits it over. They pick that up pretty good. Down that line again. We haven't really quite adjusted on that. We're scrambling on that. Be anticipating a lot more line shots out of these other teams. They're starting to see that as a weakness of ours. Because we were scrambling, we weren't there when they attacked on the right side, and our block just would not seam that in and did not get that and went right down the middle.
So the Lady Bears are going to strike first, 1-0. They will serve it up. Frazier and Allred.
Lack of communication
Total
there on
lack.
that.
They
I'd
run
like
right into each other, shoulder to shoulder, and
Yep, I'd like to see a lot more talk between those two, especially on serve receive. And Atlee, she's as part of serve receive. She needs to talk to him and call names. Good. Shayla's calling her name. Atlee passed it up, nice and neat. Charlie with a nice swing.
They keep it alive. It comes back over. Maya tracks it down.
But I like that they're trying to be aggressive.
Sure. They go to the middle.
They're running a little bit of a different offense right now. The setter is coming out of their front row, so it's good for Charlie to actually try that slide approach right here. This is one where Hallie can be a little bit more aggressive on that front row because she doesn't have to necessarily stay down when she's in front of that 10-foot line. So, but I'd still like to see these girls kind of just get a little bit more energy on them.
3-0 Bears, still serving. Button. Hallie goes outside to Jordan. Jordan too much on that one. It sails out by about 1.5 feet. The area was open, just a little too much.
Yeah, she dropped her elbow on that, and so trying to pull that down is pretty tough when you're doing that line
Getting
shot.
some coaching from Coach Brown on that very thing.
Maya, nice pass from Maya. We'll see if we can convert that.
Jordan goes back after. That was a little better, but they're able to pick it up. They go outside.
Go line shot again. Jordan tries to capitalize on our line, but they picked that one up pretty easily. Solo block by Charlie, but that was popped up into the back by Atlee. And Charlie was able to push that into that deep corner and
Stop the
capitalize
bleeding.
and take that. Yeah.
1-4, and we're only going to 15, so there's just no time to lose. Hokinson, and they pick that one right up and put it right back to her, and it's short, and she's unable to get underneath it and pop it up. 5-1. Third set. Only playing to 15.
A little bit of confusion as far as who's serve receiving right here. I'm not sure what's going on. Luckily, there's not a down ref because I think we're out of a alignment on that. Looks like they're talking a little bit about that as far as what's going on. Trying to get better position. I think we've figured it out now. Shayla's got them all lined out. But that did cost us a point because we were not ready for that pass. Atlee passes the ball up. Hallie with a set. Atlee with a tip. They pick that up pretty easily. Bear leg's going to go for us again. And luckily, we got a nice block by Charlie being aggressive on that net. We were able to capitalize on that and take that ball. Let's see if we can get some offense to where we can put that ball away. Jordan with a serve. They pick that up. But it will be a nice ace serve by her. They sent that sailing out. I think she was a little trepidatious to pick that up. Wasn't sure if it was in or not, and that's good. We'll use it. 3-6. Jordan sends that serve into the net, so we'll side out. Shayla and Maya are talking pretty good there on serve receive. Jordan with a nice pass, a little tight. Hallie was able to play it high. Atlee was able to reach for that ball, and it put them scrambling. We got the kill on that. It was nice. Good job, Hallie, on keeping that ball high, making it playable. Maya's back to serve. Nice serve by Maya. Nice pass by the Bears. Luckily, Shayla put a nice little block on that. They were able to scramble and try to get that ball, and Ruby was there to be ready to make sure it wasn't going to come over if they tried. 5-7 Braves. Maya back to serve. Bears pick that up, go right side. They're going to try to do that line tip. We pick it up by our block. Nice picked up by Maya. Little soft pass. We free ball it over to the Bears. Nice dig by Maya. Nice push by Atlee. Good hustle by Jordan.
Couple of good blocks in this rally. This is a good
Yeah,
rally, the best one we've seen so far. Shayla's going to.
I think they called our setter on a double on that. Shayla had a nice line drive with it. If we can keep staying aggressive on that, it'll be nice. I don't think tips are going to cut it.
8-5. Lady Braves trail. Looking here in set 3.
Pass by Jordan.
This is the match on the line. Button, nice hit, but they pick that up outside. Jordan grabs that one outside to Shayla. Shayla gets it off their hands, but they pick that one up. Back to the middle. She tips it over,
Good
but
run
all
through by
red's
Maya.
there.
That's what I like to see. Tip by Atlee.
There's an outside hit, and it
Don't
goes.
steal that block,
Yep.
and they go right between it.
And
Kind of
that's,
making too many lanes for Jordan to see where she needed to play defense, and that's pretty hard to
they've
pick
got
up.
us on that one several times. 9-5, we're getting into territory that's getting a little nervous. Jordan changes her mind the last minute, but keeps it alive. Going to have to free ball it over. They pick that one up. They're going to go outside. Here it comes. Block is there, but we're up and over. Unable to pick it up and keep it alive. 10-5.
That's tough. You know, like, you kind of need your wings to go and pick up those little pop tips that hit right there on that 10-foot line so your middle back can stay on that back defense. Jordan with the pass. Hallie with the pickup really quick. Shayla puts it down, makes them scramble. They are able to free ball it over.
It's a nice run through.
At
A
least
little,
trying to be aggressive
yeah,
up there, which
little
is nice. They have to
quicker
free ball it
offense
over.
that time.
Oh, we don't convert that very well, so we end up having to free ball that back over. Pick up by Atlee. Hallie sees a deep corner. They pick that up, net tip.
I think that was a net ball, or
It was a net ball, yeah. But at least we did have one block up there. Ruby was up there ready to block that ball, so it was good that she is still trying to play that net. It's always better to be there just in case than not.
and I don't think they gave us our point because weren't we down 5? And we just scored that one.
Well, luckily, Grace is down there at the table. Hopefully, she can look at that and let them know. Nice angle hit off the side of that block. We're going to have to free ball that ball over. They're going to use it to the outside. And luckily, she went aggressive at it and hit that net because our block was not there.
Yeah.
She saw an opening and got really excited.
So it's 6-10, but I believe it should be 7-10. I think they missed that point, those little girls at the table, but we'll see if it matters. 6-11.
We serve out. Ball back in the possession of the Bears. Pass up by Maya. It's pretty tight. Austin tries to pass it out of the net, and it's not going to work.
6-12, playing to 15. Lady Braves in trouble.
Pass by Maya. Bears are going to try to take a run with it right here. They've kept
Maya's
the lead.
mom's running the flag over there, doing all she can not to say something because Maya's right there close to her.
Well, we appreciate parents that will actually step up and help out with line judging and all that. Addie will kind of do a free ball hit over. Bears are going to try to go line shot on us again on there. Luckily, Austin was able to be in place and take that over. We have to kind of free ball it.
Into the middle, off the block,
Nice
Maya.
Maya.
Bagley, Frazier. They pick that one back up. They're going to go to the right side.
Shayla pops it up with a nice tip-up block. Austin goes backside. Addie. Addie swings middle back. They pick that up. Out. Looks like they were trying to take away line, which was good. It just didn't quite seal. We didn't push or extend through that ball, and so it went right down the front of us. But I'd rather see them being there than having that gap. So they're trying to get that closed.
14-6. This is match point right here.
Pass up by Austin.
Luckily, Jordan missed that.
Sometimes we'll take a swing and a miss.
14-7. Should be 8.
Shayla back to serve. Going backside on that. And our block, nice and sealed. I even love it when they bounce off of each other. They were so sealed. That was nice. So that was with Jordan and Ruby.
Frazier serving.
Got to keep the ball.
8.
Nice serve by Shay. They're kind of scrambling a little bit on that. Going outside. Right down that line.
Yep, and that was a beautiful shot by the Bears. That was wide open, just over the solo block there and right down where nobody could get to it. So, well, all right. So what we know is I can't remember we weren't here for the game they won. We were watching football because our son was playing there. So they got beat by a 6A team yesterday. Like I mentioned, they were a huge team. They're the team coming out right now, the Storm.
So they first played Timberline, and they said that was a, a decent game. Came out, didn't do so great against them. Wait, nope, they played Bonneville first, and that was the one that they didn't show up for. They've actually played Bonneville before and actually beat them once or twice. I
Just
know they beat them in Evanston.
Yeah, just once. They've only
Pretty
played
great
them one
game.
time.
And so they came out not really ready to play. A little bit of
Or at least that's what we were being told.
that's what we've heard, right, by a lot of people. So, and then they went and played Timberline and beat them. They said that that was a pretty good game. And then we were here for the Oahe team. That's the 6A school out of Idaho. It was a fun team to watch. Our girls did some decent things against them, and we're able
And
to see some.
that's the team on the floor right now,
Yeah.
the red team. And you can tell they are tall.
They're bred for volleyball, huh?
My goodness, they are big. But
Uh,
they were fun to watch. Like you
They were
said,
fun
they
to
were
watch.
fast. They
They were
could hit that
disciplined.
ball.
You can tell they've played a long
Girls
time
tried
with
to
each
hang
other.
in there with them, and some good things that happened there. And then they
Yeah.
finished up with, who did they play last night?
They finished up playing Century last
Century,
night.
yeah. And that game started out fairly well for the
They took it to
girls, and
3. I think that, they actually were on top for a lot of it. And then just, like I said, if they sit there and just let the team kind of stay in with them, they kind of settle in and they don't stay as aggressive. And then we see a lot more tip balls. We see a lot more scrambling. We just weren't being super aggressive on some of the things that we needed to. And we ended up dropping that set in 3.
and then we came out this morning and just played the Bears, the Bear Lake Bears. Lost that in 3. And Sugar Salem's on the floor right now against that red team, the Storm, and we'll play them right after this at 11 o'clock ish. So, folks, we'll probably just let this camera run, but we won't commentate anything. And we'll be back with you at 11.
It should be a good game to watch if you're wanting to watch some good volleyball.
Thanks for being with us, and we'll see you soon.